Hello, welcome to Mystic Root Yoga's YouTube channel. So it's been quite a while since I've posted some YouTube videos for you beginners to follow along with. I'm pretty excited about the prospect of starting up the YouTube channel again. I recognize that there's quite a few of you that would like to continue practicing with me, but just cannot make my live Zoom classes, and I completely understand that. So what these beginner videos are meant to do is just give you a condensed version of what we would have in our live classes, something that you can practice any day, anytime, and anywhere. And I will be posting a couple of videos a month at this point, with the hopes of actually doing some classes live via the YouTube Live option as well. So in order to find out when I will be posting to YouTube and when I will have live classes, you can go ahead and follow me on Facebook, Mystic Root Yoga. You will see the lotus flower logo, and that's how you know that you have found me. The lotus flower logo will match my YouTube channel. So I will post live updates on there. You can also subscribe to the Mystic Root Yoga newsletter, and I will post that information in the comments listed below. All right, so today we're going to do an energy flow. We're going to do a condensed energy flow class. This is meant to get you up and moving, get you energized for your day, and just to help you get motivated for whatever is to come. So we're actually going to start this class standing at the top of your mat in Tadasana. Okay, friends, always like to have some water handy just in case you need it during class time, in case you catch a frog in your throat or something. We're going to make our way to standing here at the top of your mat, Tadasana Mountain Pose. Just take the time here to activate the energy within this pose. So this is not just standing, this is an energetic pose. We're going to root the tips of the toes and the balls of the heels, really pressing the heels and the toes into the mat. Take a gentle bend in your knees. Never lock the knees in place. We don't want to lose circulation. And face the palms outward as you drop those shoulders toward the earth, spreading the fingertips wide. Receive the energy today. Take a moment to slightly rock the pelvis back, drawing your hips in line with the shoulders. Just feeling a strong connection to the earth as you find a gentle gaze forward. Let's take a couple of deep cleansing breaths to bring you into the space. As you inhale, reach the arms overhead. Rotate the shoulders. Don't lift the shoulders up. Take a gentle gaze to the ceiling. As you exhale, draw the hands to heart center, elbows out. Take another deep breath, drawing the positive energy up. And then exhale, pull the energy into heart center. One last breath, deep breath, arms rise as you lift and lengthen. And then exhaling to heart center. Good. Let's take another deep breath, arms rise overhead. And exhale, swan dive forward fold, Uttanasana. Send the arms out to a T, and we'll come to hang heavy, bending the knees as much as you need to here. You can always use blocks for support on the hands, pressing the hands into the blocks as you allow the head, the shoulders to relax. Try to keep the four corners of your feet rooted to the mat, thinking big toe, pinky toe, and the outer edges of the heels. Continue to breathe as you soften the upper body. Try to fold in half as much as your body will allow you to. Breathing through the belly. We'll take a gentle halfway lift. Unbend the knees, tabletop or flatten the back as you pull the elbows in. And exhale, rebend the knees, float down as you fold in half again. Couple more times using that deep breath to lengthen. Pull the belly in as you flatten the back. exhale, refold. We're waking up our body, stretching out the muscles here. One more time, lift, lengthen. Exhale, refold. Bend the knees, plant your hands, and step back through plank. Now you can be on the knees if you prefer. We just want to have that nice plank slope here. Flat back, tuck the chin slightly, tighten through the core, and then we'll exhale, let's flow. Bring the body down to the mat slowly. Inhale, pressing up through seal for now, keeping the hips planted to the earth as the gaze comes forward. And then exhale, back downward dog, Adho Mukha Shavasana. Tuck the toes, send your tailbone to the sky. We'll step our feet in under the hips as you bring the hands to the outer edges of your mat. You want the tailbone to reach to the earth, to the sky, not to the wall behind you. So we're putting too much strain on the wrists if our feet are too far away from our midline. So go ahead and step those feet in, reaching the sits bones to the sky, and maybe take a few breaths as you paddle out the feet. Alternate, dropping one heel, stretching it towards the earth, reaching the opposite heel to the sky. Remember, in yoga, we never want to experience pain, but a slight discomfort is okay. Remember to breathe. Bend your knees as you gaze between your hands. Take a couple small steps toward the top of your mat, coming back into your forward fold, Uttanasana. Using the exhale to surrender, hanging the head, the upper body heavy. Bend the knees and rise. Deep belly breath as we come back through extended mountain, arms overhead. And exhale, heart center. Take a couple of reset breaths here. Reconnect. Remember, if at any point you feel lightheaded, you can always stop, take several deep breaths, maybe grab a drink of water, and come right back into your practice as soon as you're ready. In Mystic Root Yoga, we believe that you do what works best for you and you leave what doesn't. Find any modifications along the way. Just keep moving and don't give up. Here we go, another deep breath in, arms rise. Exhale, swan dive fold. Flatten the back as you sweep the arms down to a T. Folding in half, surrender. 3 halfway lifts. Our energy flow, we're going to start to build on here. We'll take one more round of our plank flow, finding a sun A. Just waking up the body and stretching everything out. One more halfway lift. Inhale to lift and lengthen. Exhale to fold. Bend your knees, step back through plank. Flatten the body here, just extending the crown of the head forward, tailbone behind. Wrists in line with your shoulders. And then let's exhale, let's flow. Full breath in. And full breath out, pressing back into downward dog. Adho Mukha Shavasana. Taking a few breaths here to pedal out those feet as we wake up the hamstrings. Downward dog is an excellent time to check in with your body. How does your body feel today? Bend your knees and gaze forward, taking several steps toward the top of the mat. Find your forward fold once you have arrived to Uttanasana. Full breath in as we rise, extended mountain, arms overhead. Full breath, exhale, drawing the energy inward as you come back to neutral, to heart center. Finding a couple of reset breaths. Inhale, arms rise. Exhale, swan dive, fold. Inhale, halfway lift, starting to find our vinyasa, that one breath, one motion. Exhale to fold. Bend the knees, plant your hands, step the right foot back, runner's lunge, Anjanasana. 90-degree bend here in that front leg, knee in line with the ankle, foot pressed into the earth. Right leg extends directly behind. Don't allow the knee to sink down, keep that leg lengthened. And we're on the balls of the back foot here. Modification would be to come down into a low lunge, just simply dropping that right knee to the earth. Press the right hand into the mat and send the left arm to the sky. Revolve for a gentle twist here. Breathe. Exhale, float your left hand down to meet the mat. And we're going to take that left hand to the inside of your left foot and open up the twist, rising with the right arm, using the core for balance here. And exhale, release. Bring the left hand back to the outside of the left foot. Come into your runner's lunge. Deep breath in, gaze forward. Exhaling back through plank. Use your breath to flow. Taking it down, either through seal or upward facing dog, popping up onto the tops of the feet. And then exhaling back into downward dog, Adho Mukha Shavasana. Now you might move a little faster or a little slower than me, and that's okay. You're following your breath, finding your vinyasa. Yoga is very personal. It's your practice. You do what works best for you and leave what doesn't. We're going to find a deep belly breath in as we send the right leg to the sky. Three-legged inhale. Exhale, step it through in between the hands. Coming back into your runner's lunge, opposite side. Finding that 90-degree bend here. Right knee in line with the right ankle. Left leg extends behind. Flatten the back by tucking the chin. And we will revolve. Left hand plants, right arm extends to the sky. Exhale, float it down. Now we're going to open it up. Right hand comes inside of the right foot as the left arm reaches high. Modifications is to drop that back knee down, or even use a block here to bring the earth to you underneath that hand that's rooted to the mat. Exhale, release. Sending the right hand back out. Press into your lunge. And exhale, forward fold. Left foot steps to meet the right as you hang it heavy in your fold. Bend your knees and rise. Extended mountain inhale. Exhaling, heart center. Find a few reset breaths, connecting to the body. How does your body feel? What is a goal that you can set for your class today? Maybe it's just to be here and to be present and to find movement. Maybe it's to take your yoga practice to that next level. Keep that goal in mind as we move through our second round here, balancing out the body. Deep breath in, arms rise. Rotate the shoulders. Don't pull the shoulders up to the ear. Exhale, swan dive fold. Stretch it out. Float down as you fold in half. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, refold. Bend the knees, left foot steps back, runner's lunge or low lunge. And we'll open it up. Left hand plants, right arm to the sky. Opening up through that right side body. Exhale, float it down. Remember, this is an energy flow. We're really trying to build that natural energy in the body. So open up, right hand plants inside, left arm extends to the sky. Try to keep that left hip rotated down toward the earth. We don't want to overextend here in the back. And exhale, release, coming back through your runner's lunge. Cross into the right foot, gaze forward. Exhale, step it back through plank. Let's flow. Flowing down through seal or upward dog. And then back into downward dog. Using downward dog to reset the body, to center yourself. Three-legged inhale, left leg extends to the sky. Exhale as we sweep it through, runner's lunge. Revolve, right hand plants, left arm extends. Exhale, float it down. Transition as we open up here, facing that right side of your space. Really connect the toes to the earth here and use those core muscles. They're in there somewhere. We just have to find them. Exhale as you float down, coming back through runner's lunge. Lengthen, gaze forward, deep breath in. Exhale, Uttanasana, forward folds, hanging heavy at the top of the mat. Breathe. Bend your knees and rise, extended mountain inhale. Heart center exhale. Taking a couple of deep belly breaths. Remember to breathe through the belly, not through the chest. Feel the lungs expand on your inhale and contract on your exhale. We'll keep our hands here at prayer and step the right foot back, opening up into Warrior One, Virabhadrasana 1. Align the heels and point the toes of the right foot out on an angle. Toes of the left foot are directly forward. Close the hips to face forward and find your 90-degree bend here in your left leg. Rotate the outer edge of the right foot to the earth. And take the arms overhead, deep breath in. And exhale, humble warrior. Interlace your fingers behind the back. Reach forward as you pivot down here. Sending the arms overhead. Also a good time to check the alignment of the feet. Left knee in line with the ankle, stretching out the back. Drop the arms down to rise. We're going to pivot that right heel to the sky, coming into a standing high lunge. And then exhale, down runner's lunge. Connect to the earth and step back through plank. Use your breath to flow. How are you feeling? Hopefully you're starting to feel warm. Maybe the heart is pounding a bit more. Hopefully you're waking up. Continue to move. If at any point you feel like you want to give up, come into a downward dog. Take a few breaths to stretch it out and hop right back in. Remember, try to keep your body even though. That's very important. Three-legged inhale, right leg extends to the sky, and then exhale, step it through. We'll rise through warrior one. So drop that left heel to the earth. Press the feet to the mat as you rise. Hips close forward. Outer edge of the left foot roots us to the earth. Right foot points forward. Exhale, humble warrior. Interlace the fingers. Reaching forward as you send the arms overhead, gazing down to the right foot. Release the arms, sweep them down as you rise through high lunge, sending that left heel to the sky. Deep breath, exhale, heart center, stepping to the top of the mat, Tadasana as we close. Woo! Find your focal point as you gaze forward. Warrior one, Virabhadrasana one. Left foot back this time. Look, don't be afraid to look down and align those heels. And take that 90-degree bend in the right leg. Hips forward. Sweep the arms overhead on your inhale. Humble warrior, exhale. Interlace the fingers, press forward. Bringing the chest down toward that right thigh. We want to hover the chest, not press it into the thigh. Drop the arms down and rise through high lunge. Left heel swivels high. You've got it. Exhale, swan dive down, runner's lunge. And step back through plank. Let's flow. We're almost there. Breathe. Three-legged inhale, left leg extends. And exhale, float it through. Take your time as you rise through warrior one. Pressing the right heel to the mat, toes point out. Rooting those toes to the earth as you rise, arms overhead. Exhale, humble warrior. Interlace your fingers. Draw the chest towards the left thigh as you send the arms overhead. Find that high lunge, sweep the arms down, swiveling the right heel to the sky, rise. Exhale, Tadasana. Step to the top of the mat and pull the hands to heart center. Find a couple open mouth exhales. All right, so this is a 30-minute workout. We're gonna start to cool down a little bit, take a couple minutes of a Shavasana. This was really just meant to help get you up and moving, get your day started, and to get you kind of back into the flow of yoga, or if you're just new to yoga. So from here, we're gonna take another deep breath, pressing the toes and those heels to the mat. Draw the shoulders in line with the hips. Go ahead and keep the hands here at prayer. And we'll exhale, taking a gentle twist over to the right. Hips stay forward as we twist or wring out the spine. Pull it back through center, deep breath. Exhale to twist, wringing out your left side body. Go ahead and draw back through center. And we're going to take both arms up overhead. And then exhale, face the palms out and float the arms all the way down. Keep your fingertips activated as you drop the arms to either side of the body. Take your right ear to the right shoulder, opening through the left side of the neck here. And you can take the hand up to assist, even drawing the left hand out a little bit just to intensify the stretch. Breathe. Go ahead and release, come back through center. And exhale, opposite side. Remember to mirror what you did on the opposite side. But notice the different sides of the body and how one side of the neck might feel tighter than the other. Go ahead and release, pressing back through center. And gently shake out the arms, maybe paddle out the feet. We're going to step here about hip width apart and bring the hands to the hips. Kind of loosen our hips. So find some big hip circles here. Keep your knees bent and try to use the core muscles to circle the hips. And we'll switch directions, taking those hip circles here to the opposite direction. And take it back and forth, side to side. A little bit of a rock here, loosening up, finding any kinks we might have. And come back through stillness. Now you can use the assist of a wall or a chair here. We're going to pull that right knee in towards heart center. So planting the left foot, find a focal point or a gaze that's just a few feet in front of you. Even find some ankle rolls here in the right foot. And we're going to take that leg directly back toward the glute. So point the toes to the earth and release your hands, sweeping the foot back. Kind of caress the top of the foot in your hand. And you may stay here as you are and practice, or you can practice a dancer pose, sending the right arm up. Press the top of the foot into the hand and hinge forward. Tuck back in. We're going to come back all the way up to standing. And exhale, release, sending the right foot to the mat. And we'll switch sides, taking the left foot up, drawing the knee in toward the belly. Find those ankle rolls. Point the toes to the earth and use the exhale to sweep the foot back, grabbing onto the top of your foot with the hand. And then if you chose to practice dancer, you can practice again here. Rooting down as we hinge forward, press the top of the foot into the hand. Sort of lift the back foot up and hinge forward. Slowly release, use control. And we'll come back through Tadasana. Let's take 3 cleansing breaths to close our flow. Arms rise overhead. Exhaling heart center, bow to the body. Deep breath in as we take a moment here to honor our minds. Exhaling heart center. And one last breath, honoring your spirit. We're going to come here and rest just for a few moments in a seated Shavasana, seated relaxation. Make your way into a comfortable Sukhasana, a cross-legged position, even lotus pose if you prefer. Make sure the shoulders are in line with the hips, sits bones connect to the earth, and just allow the hands to rest anywhere that feels natural for you. Closing your eyes. Take a couple of breaths to soften and surrender. Feel the tension and the stress melt away from the body. Visualize as it melts off of you into the earth and away from yourself. Allow the breath to be steady and natural. Notice any places that you might be holding tension. Maybe unfurrow your brow. Relax your tongue from the roof of your mouth. Allow your arms to feel heavy. Take a moment to pause here in stillness, to pause in gratitude for your efforts today, for making the time to practice this very short beginner flow. Be proud of yourself for your accomplishments and for making it through the class. And set a goal for next class. Take a deep belly breath as you blink your eyes open, shifting the awareness back to your space, back to reality. Let's draw the hands to heart center and bow the head. I thank you for allowing me to be a part of your day. It's so wonderful to have you join in Mystic Root Yoga's YouTube channel. I appreciate your support, and I hope that you have a wonderful, energetic day. Namaste.